Hey, Floppycatters! Yesterday I ended up cleaning out just the globe of the litter robot. If you guys aren't familiar with what a litter robot is, I will link to it in the about section or comment section of this video. It is an automatic litter box, and this is the part that is completely washable. So I was thinking, well, you know, we've almost had this for 3 years now, so I should probably show people what it looks like on the inside. So there's a little bit of water right there, and then the rest of it, these are obviously prime areas where they've peed. So I literally took a hose to it and then used a cloth to wipe it off. So if I had used a brush, I think I could have gotten that, because I think that's just litter. But you can see there are scratch marks, but the scratch marks don't go through, and the scratch marks are all over it. So it's held up really, really well. So anyway, we've had a lot of questions about that over the years, and so I thought I'd show what it looks like after 3 years, since there's no litter in it and it's not on its base. He's so cute. Alright, and then I'm gonna go put it on the base so you guys can see how it works. Here's the current state of our litter box situation after I cleaned the globe of the litter robot outside. Because I just needed the globe cleaned, I didn't need the rest of it cleaned. So I didn't normally take apart the whole thing, bring it upstairs, wash it all off, all that kind of stuff. But as you can see, there is some litter where you know, it drops below into the litter drawer, so I'll probably just go ahead and vacuum all of that out. The Never Miss litter boxes on either side are fine, although Charlie decided to empty a lot of the contents of the litter and they're onto the mat yesterday. And then I was out of Litter Genie refills, and those just came from Amazon. So let's put it all back together, shall we? Are you smelling my shoes? What are you doing? You gonna put that one? Put that one. Gonna put it in. Whoa. Rain? Rain? Get it. This is an extra Never Miss litter box that we have. Alright guys, here we go. Before and after. So I usually put this Dr. Elsie's Cat Attract or Dr. Elsie's Precious Cat in our litter boxes. I chose the Cat Attract today because the litter robot needed new litter, and it's a lot easier to lift that small box and put it in that hole than it is to lift a bag that's 40 pounds and try to empty it in there. Usually I just use a plastic cup to do it. So when you put the litter robot back together, and if you need to see a video of that, I'll include a link in the about section below because we have videos of that on YouTube. But when you plug it in, it always cycles, and if it doesn't, then I recommend manually cycling it, which is just by you push that button there. And the reason I recommend that is because one time I put too much litter in the litter robot, and there is a line, a fill line inside on that rubber that shows you where you fill to, and it doesn't cycle properly or won't cycle at all if it's too heavy, if there's too much litter. And the weight of the litter depends on the kind of litter that you're using. But Dr. Elsie's that we use, the clay clumping litter, seems to be just fine at the litter level that the rubber has on it inside the litter robot. So those of you not familiar with the litter robot, if there was a pee clump or some feces, it would drop down into that drawer below that has a liner in it. And now the new litter will come back through that graded area. Not new, but the unused, sifted, clean litter will come back through that sifted area and then be ready for the cat's next use. and the waste drops below. This is a ramp, which is an accessory, and it is an add-on if you would like. It's in this drawer. I obviously just changed it so there's no pee clumps or poop in there right now. A guy actually wrote on one of our YouTube videos the other day that he doesn't use liners at all. He likes to just spray this with Pam, you know, like cooking spray, and then dumps it in his regular trash, which is a little eco-friendly. I don't know if Pam... I've heard other people say that they spray their litter boxes with Pam to make sure that the litter doesn't stick to the sides of the litter box. I like the creativeness of that. However, I don't think that cats were meant to lick Pam off of their paws and be in contact with it. I also don't know about carcinogens with Pam, so that seemed more logical because obviously the cat's not in direct contact with it. They don't get much contact at all since it's sealed off and it has this carbon filter that keeps odors from escaping. But anyway, that's another option if you're interested. I've got a video on the accessories too, which are the ramp, the fence, which I don't have on currently. I forgot it's in my kitchen sink. I had washed it off. And then the filters and the liners. Okay, so now it's all ready to go, ready for its next use. I need to push that drawer all the way in, but that's it. So I'll include a link to all of this stuff that I've featured in this video. I love talking about litter box setups because they differ so greatly. Oh, this needs to be pushed on too. They differ so greatly because of the cats, because of the humans, and whatever. Ours obviously differs because we are reviewing different things at different times. And the only thing I haven't mentioned is this litter scoop, which I adore. It's called the Litter Lifter. So it is the best litter scoop on the planet. If you still scoop your litter boxes, then that's the way to go. If you have a litter robot, you don't really need a litter scoop. It's not bad to have one handy though, because who in the heck wants to pick up a pea clump with their bare hands? Not me. Alright guys, hope you like this video. Please share in the comments below any tips or suggestions for us as well, or what you like to do in your litter box situation. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.